Hey guys, so I want to go over something really simple today. Wet sanding your cup. Cleaning your cup in preparation to send it out, do your water slide, do your decal, whatever it is you're going to do. Wet sanding is better for you because it keeps the dust from the epoxy from kicking back up and breathing it in. I know when I crafted inside the house, I did it at the sink. I sanded my cup with Dawn dish soap, but I'm back here in the office and I don't have any running water back here. So I have improvised, thanks to my lovely friend Amanda. I have put Dawn dish soap, just a squirt or two, in this squirt bottle with water, and then I have another squirt bottle with just plain water. You're going to need an X-Acto knife, your sandpaper, your cup, and paper towels. I like the Viva paper towels because they do not leave lint like the rest of them do. So before you sand your cup, what you want to do is you want to go around the rim. Sometimes epoxy, when we're putting epoxy on a cup, it can get down inside the rim. There's some overspray right here from where I sanded. I'm going to show you how to get that out. So this is cleaning your cup. Same thing with this one. This needs to be sanded. A lot of people ask me, how do you get the rim so smooth and how do you get the bottom so smooth? And I'm going to show you. It's really, really easy. The first thing you want to do is you want to clean any excess epoxy or glitter off the rim. Be careful. If you're like me and accident prone, you're going to do this away from you, not towards you. So I just take my X-Acto knife and I lay it right at the edge of the cup and I scrape all the way around. If you did a good job epoxying, then you will have very little. So I just keep spinning. And if there's anything that comes up, and then I'm going to go to the next one. I'm working away from me. And see right there was some epoxy. You see it coming off? Or it could be Mod Podge, whatever I used. So you're just going to go around the entire cup. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your bottle that has your dish soap and water mixture in it, and you're going to spray it. You're just going to spray the whole cup. Then you're going to take your sandpaper. I normally use 220, I think it's 220 grit. Not exactly sure, but just a good sandpaper that will scrub. And then you just sand your entire cup. And you'll feel as you go, you see it's sudsing up right there. But there's no dust kicking up. So then when I get to the bottom, I just lay my sandpaper like this and I twist. On the bottom. Just go with the motion of the cup. That's super smooth now. This has chunky on the bottom, so I'll just run my finger, and if there's any spots sticking up, I'll just sand them down. And then I'll do the same thing for the top. I will take my sandpaper, lay it at the top, and just twist. You want to be careful so that you don't sand too hard and chip your paint or your glitter. So don't put a whole lot of pressure, but you can just take your finger and rub it around the edge, and that is super, super smooth. Now what I'll do is I will get some paper towels, and I will spray it with the clean water, and then I'll wipe it down. Just like this. Make sure I get all the soapy water off of it. And then I'll set it to the side and let it dry. We're going to do the same thing with this 30 ounce. I'm going to hit it with the water and soap mixture. And I'm going to sand. Just like this. Get to the bottom. I'm just going to twist it. And the same thing for the top. This is a little bit bigger, so I just go around the cup. I'm going to take my clean water, spray it, and I'm going to wipe it down. A lot of people, when they clean the inside of their cups, they use acetone. I do not use acetone. I did before, until my lovely friend Kisha told me about lemon oil. The good thing about lemon oil is you can put it on the inside of your cup and your cup actually smells good. So if you see, I have a lot of overspray, and that's just where I had my noodle in here on the PVC pipe, and a lot of spray paint got into the way. So this is the lemon oil that I use. I got it off Amazon. I will put the link in the description. So you just take your lemon oil. I lay my cup flat like this, and I just drip it around the edge. Then I just take my finger and I use it to scrub. You see all the paint loosening up? If you want to, if you have a baby wipe, or I like to use the wet ones. To me, they work better than the baby wipe. I just take that and go on the inside of my cup and just kind of scrub. I figure we use enough chemicals as it is. If I can, the less chemicals I can use, the better. Then I take my paper towel and I just clean the inside. And of course, before these go out, they'll get washed. But as you can see, the paint is gone. If you see a spot, you can hit it again with the lemon oil. So we'll do this one. I'm gonna lay the cup down. I'm just gonna drip it in there. I'm going to take my wet one and I'm going to use it to scrub. Trying to hold it at an angle where you can see the paint disappear. And it smells so good. And lemon essential oil is supposed to make you feel happy. So while you're rushing through those orders and trying to get them out, you can be happy instead of grumpy. Take my paper towel and wipe the inside out. I don't know what she's doing. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what my computer's over there doing. So there you go. There is your clean cup. It has been sanded. It has been cleaned. These two will get a water slide on them. A lot of people, once they sand, they do another coat of another coat of epoxy. I don't. I just put my water slide on and go. So I hope this was helpful. Super easy. Clean your cups. Don't send a cup to a customer that has dried epoxy on the rim, or it's bumpy, or the bottom is bumpy. You want everything to be smooth, because what you send out is a reflection of your business. It's got your name on it. It's coming from you. The last thing you want somebody to say is, oh, I got a cup from her and it was so nasty on the inside, I didn't even want to drink out of it. So just take a few extra minutes to get your cup, prepped, smooth. So when you put that last coat of epoxy on, it's flawless and all your hard work won't be unnoticed because of a bad rim or a bad bottom. So again, I hope this was helpful. I will list the lemon essential oil into the description. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave a comment below. You can ask your question below, and we'll see you later. Bye, y'all.